Alright everyone, this is the most asked for video. We are back to WoW Dragonflight. It is a PvP tier list ranking all classes for Season 1 in Dragonflight. This is my predictions heading into Season 1 as it starts in about 2 days, and I couldn't be more excited to get this video out. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Please comment below and smash the like button. Let me know where your class ranks on this. Do you disagree? Do you agree? Okay, let's get into the video, guys. We're starting at the bottom and we're working our way up. So the bottom tier, we're going to throw 4 tank classes. It's going to be Vengeance, DH, Blood, DK, Brewmaster, and Prot Warrior. Once again, I'll clarify, I am a rated Battleground player. So the rated Battleground list is going to come out tomorrow. Right here, we're ranking for all PvP, so this will be basically solo queue, 3v3 arena, 2v2 arena, and if you're good on this list, if your class is good on this list, chances are you'll be good in RBGs, but this is an overall PvP tier list. Okay, so mostly arena for this one. RBG list tomorrow. Okay, next up we have Prot, Pally, and Guardian Druid coming in at that C tier. I'm actually going to throw Outlaw Rogue and Destro there. Have not seen many of these. It seems like the other specs are very much more played. So the Outlaw Rogue and the Destro Lock could move up, but I haven't seen much of them, so I can't really give them a really solid rank because it seems like the other specs are better. Okay, let's move on to the B tier. So B tier is actually, this is the most classes I've ever seen in a B tier. But I think it's fair. I think it's fair. So let's go ahead and just start it up. We're throwing Boomkin. We're throwing Frost Death Knight, Unholy Death Knight, Fury Warrior, Arms Warrior, Enhanced Shaman, Resto Shaman, Frost Mage, Fire Mage, Ellie Shaman, all 3 Hunter specs. Let me get them on the board here. Okay, Holy Pally, Windwalker, Disc, Holy Priest, and the DPS Evoker class. Okay, that's the B tier, so I think this is the bottom of what I would recommend as playable. These classes are definitely playable, but I don't think they are the absolute best. I think you'll see a lot of these classes. I think you'll see a lot of these classes at high ratings, but I don't think it is necessarily the most overpowered or cookie cutter classes. So these are what I would consider the bottom of the recommended viable classes. So playable, can push with these classes, but I would say if you play the ones above this in the A and S tier, you would have even more of a chance of pushing rating. So that's how I'm going to describe this. I am trying to keep the video relatively short, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the A tier here, which will have Arcane Mage, Affliction Warlock, Mistweavers, Ret Paladins, both Rogue, Sub-Rogue, and Assassination Rogue, and Resto Druid. So I'm just going to pause here. I think between the 2 Rogues and the 2 healers in this tier, honestly, even the Warlock, I would say definitely could move up. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up to date on watching other videos, but there's certainly some ridiculous Rogue one-shot potential right now. So Rogues could be very good if this one-shot thing holds up. CP could boost stream for more on that. And then the healers, I'm very, I'm not sure about which one, but I think between Resto Druid and Mistweaver, I played some solo queues in the pre-patch, and my gut feeling is that one of these could definitely move up, if not both. I think obviously in the S tier we have another healer, which we'll get into in a second, but I think Mistweaver and the Resto Druids could move up as well. Mistweavers definitely, like, again, I'm an RBG player, so I think in RBGs, if they are an A tier overall, then they'll be really good in RBGs as well, especially with the movement speed, right? Druids have movement speed, they also have stealth, and Mistweavers also have pretty good movement speed as well. So, yeah, I think these could move up. Affliction Warlocks were busted. I did have them at S tier originally, and then I think they got nerfed, so they've moved down to A tier. But I think honestly, all these classes it's to be seen. This is a prediction list, so these are my predictions right now. But yeah, give or take, some of these could move up or down. Okay, so we're gonna get to the best classes in the game, which is Feral Druid, Preservator Healing Evoker, Shadow Priest, Demo Warlock, and Havoc Demon Hunter. So I believe that these are the best classes in the game. I think by far healing, this one is definitely the best healer. I think there's no question there. I expect to see a lot of them in RBGs, but in terms of arena, I think they're still the best. Shadow Priest I can talk about a lot because this is my class. Shadow Priest, right now we have a lot of buttons. It kind of feels like in Shadowlands, the legendaries we had were you know, you're picking like what you want to play. Like I actually played the Mind Games Death spec all of Shadowlands. I was one of the very few that did that. A lot of people went Necro. I stayed Venthyr and used the Mind Games. So I'm familiar with the Mind Games Death spec. But what's nice about now is they've kind of taken all the things before that were choices, and now we just have all of them in as part of our spec. So we can get Void Shift, we can get Mind Games. You know, we have short life grip, we have improved MD, we have the power infusion on friendly targets, so you can get 2 PIs, which was a legendary. So and then on the damage side of things, we have quite a bit of damage as well. We have a lot of buttons. I think figuring out the ins and outs of the talent tree will be fun. Right now, I am running the Mind Games Death with the Mindbender, so the left side of the right talent tree. So Mindbender spec seems to be quite a bit of damage, but the death is still key, right? It still kind of like relies on the death spec. So yeah, Shadow Priest. The other aspect of it. So not only do we have like a lot of buttons and a lot of options that just equals quite a bit of damage and utility, but we also can live like extremely well. We still have our short disperse. We have void shift now, which is absolutely massive, and we have a nice fade that can get us out of roots. While we also have a root for enemies, so you can root the enemies and then fade out of that. Also gives you a little bit of a short wall. I believe it's 10% damage reduction. So Shadow Priest is looking good. Demo Warlock's best Warlock spec. Demon Hunters have, since I've been playing in pre-patch, Demon Hunters have been, in my opinion, the best class. They just have so much damage, consistent damage, and also they have the speed. Like they're just so fast. Like always, they've always been fast, but I think it really gives them an advantage because they can just get across maps so easily from point A to point B, and then their damage is worthy of being an S tier. So I know they did get nerfed a little bit. I'm still not sold. I expect to see a lot of DHs and RBGs, but seeing as this is the arena tier list, I still think they're going to be up there. They were the best in solo queue. It was basically, when I was playing solo queue in pre-patch, it was Warlocks, Shadow Priests, and Demon Hunters. And then it kind of, obviously, time has passed since the pre-patch, so I think with all the nerfs and stuff, I gotta put them still S tier, but obviously I think the UA Warlock has moved down, but Demo still top tier. So this is the arena spec, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I would really appreciate it if you guys comment below and let me know what's going on with your class, and if you are okay with this tier list. Like, did I miss something? What am I missing? Is there something broken? I surely missed something, right, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the RBG tier list, the one I'm most excited about. But yeah, you guys have been asking for this. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I was sick for a week, so I've missed kind of the initial buzz on Dragonflight. So playing catch up right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one. Bye.